Hey, welcome to another episode of Dream Daddy and my nice new fresh haircut. But let's be real, it was only to get these daddies to like me. My daddy thirst is real. I had to make sure I did whatever it took to get these daddies to like me. But on last episode, we got to see, who was it? It was Brian, and then we ran into Joseph and his creepy children, and Craig, the bro guy. And now we left off at Jim and Kim's. We're about to go in, and let's see if we can meet as many more daddies as we can. So then once we get to that, we met everyone, we can then pick who we want. But I think I have an idea. I really have a good thing for Brian. That connection with Brian, just that bear daddy. Anyways, let's get into it, and let's go into this bar. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sound in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hang over the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? One beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh, I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does a cartwheel. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with fans of the opposing team. Several people in the bar are wearing the distinctive color of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun. Hey. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass slides up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? No, I actually moved to this part of town today. I'm Doctor, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Oh, I love that team. And also, I love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. Hey, me too, girl. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink? No. Girls, you do not ask. You do not ask anyone to buy you a drink. That's just rude AF. So we are not going to buy you a drink. Maybe some other time? Too nice, Doctor. I would have been like, bye. Come on. Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, getting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particular skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team! It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. Psh, I don't know, he's that daddy, he's rooting for the same team. I mean, look at him. He's that rugged, like, semi-leather. I bet you he has a handkerchief in his back pocket. You know, that daddy, dirty, dangerous type. Daddy, In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. Always got to add that math in there. That's where you're wrong. Since, as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. Touché. The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win. But in the end, my team prevails. Whoop whoop! Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respective glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on the mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Hey, Robert. Oh. Thanks. I'm Doctor. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Sure did. Try to get a free glass of women. I'm just telling you, never do what Mary did. Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot in... She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? Nope, that'll be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Yeah, he's so friendly. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Oh. Okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? I'm a alcohol fella. Beer, but I'll drink most things. Yeah, see? Just like me. You like shots? Why, yes. Yes, I do. I love shots. Ooh. Thank God. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait. I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Doctor. This guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. I mean, he's gonna be He's gonna be my pal anyways, because I mean, look at that. He's gonna get me dirty and in danger, and he's rugged, and he's gonna rescue me, and it's gonna be hot, and he's gonna somehow land on top of me, and it's gonna be awkward, and then we're gonna have dirty, like, fun on the floor. That's what's gonna happen. Compliment his regular looks. Oh, we're gonna compliment. He does have a tattoo on his hand. I didn't even notice that. Compliment his leather jacket, his rather rugged good look. We're gonna do those good looks, man. Your face is good. Thanks? Wait, I think this is what flirting is? Man, this guy's mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? Trying to make friends, running from my problems, my daughter can... Well, we're not going to do that, it's embarrassing. So, that is not an option. We're not running from... We're trying to make friends. I'm new in town. Figured it might be good to put myself out there. You seem pretty cool. The key is being cool. The key to being cool is acting like you don't care about anything, but actually care very deeply about everything, to the point where it's debilitating. Really? Robert downs the rest of his drink. Of course not. See, he's so mysterious and cool. Daddy. He gets up. Be right back. Got a powder my nose. I bet you do. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Huh, I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a man like that thinks I'm cool, then I must be. Robert comes back to the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm going home. You headed my way? Yes. I mean, sure. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in the cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Doctor. Neither do I, Robert. So are we doing... Ooh. What do you mean, are we doing this or what? Yeah. You know. Do you want to come inside or not? Well, I do want kids. No, I mean, yeah, I'll come in your house. A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Lay it on smooth. Let's lay it on smooth. Well, I don't see why not. That sounds smoother in my head. Let's do it. All right. I follow him up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leading me inside. Hey. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Yes, that's hot. Get it, Daddy. Come on. Ooh, yes. Robert takes my hand and leads me up the stairs and into what I assume is his bedroom. Ooh. But it's so dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. Oh, I bet you it's like grungy and rugged and like super dirty. Oh, Daddy, yes. He kisses me and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take mine off too. I had a jacket. Just tear off my clothes. His hands roam down my chest. Yes! And suddenly he's tagging at my belt. Shoot. Take it off. I don't normally do this. Do you want to stop? Heck no. Do I want to stop? No. So no. No. Good. Robert continues to unbuckle my belt and guides me to the bed. Let's have some fun. Yes. Wait. What? Where is like the intense reading where he like passionately kisses me down my neck and my body and then he goes and does naughty things to me? Where was that? This so misleading. I was so excited. I was getting so like semi-rat like into this is all I get is like no grungy sexy hot detail. I never slept with him before. This was so anticlimactic. You can't build that up. He was unbuckling my belt. He grabbed my hips. He was kissing. I wanted that. See, we need to find a game that does have that and play it. I mean, I know there is. It could be an option in the future with heavy, whatever those sensor things. Ah, man, Dream Daddy, you just let me down. I was real like, I wanted that. Man. But it was hot. I gotta get with Robert. We're not even dating yet. We're still meeting people. Anyways, I digress. We need to start moving on. Sunlight streams in between the slates of the blinds. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night. Wait a minute. This isn't my old house. Or my new house. Oh, right. I look around for Robert, but I find myself alone. Hello? Son, just get your clothes and go. What you do. There's a clatter from the bathroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his keys. That was fun. I bet you it was, but I didn't read about the fun, so I wouldn't know. Can you tell me? Robert, please tell me, what did we do? In full detail. I want to know, what you did, what I did. Were you the top? Or were you the bottom? Were I the top? Were I the bottom? Did we flip-flop? I mean, like... I mean, you was dangerous already. You're probably the top this time, but Steve Joseph, you probably. Anyway, there's me, man. I just wish there was detail. Yeah, it was. And you should go. There's no other way to abruptly tell you to go. I mean, it's going to be awkward regardless. That's certainly not what I was. Well, what do you expect? We just had a one-nighter. Like, we weren't supposed to sit and have coffee. Weird. Well, talk to you later. Robert cracks a smile. Oh, he cracked a smile. That's more like a grimace, but, I'll take it. It's part of his rugged, dirty daddy leather look. Like it. Sure, your clothes are over there. I hastily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearingly bright. I need to lie down. I start to make my way back home when I suddenly remembered Amanda. I rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious. Amanda? Amanda runs out of the kitchen, looks slightly disappointed. Aw, man, I was kind of hoping you gotten kidnapped, and I was going to have to come rescue you. No, I, made a friend at the bar last night and ended up slipping over at his place. Girl, we done did it. Just tell her. Where are the Emmas? They left a little while ago. Oh, you guys have fun? Yeah. Watched some movies, ate snacks, stole a car. Usual sleepover stuff. You teens and your larceny. So, this breakfast that's cooking, what's all that about? Well, there's hash browns, and eggs, and bacon. Can I... Yes, you can have some breakfast. Girl, I shouldn't have to ask you for breakfast. You best give me my breakfast in my house. You my daughter. But, doctor, he's a nice man. And he says, bless you, sweet child. My head throbs. Ugh, I gotta do something about this hangover. Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night. Oh, somebody's hungover. Girl, you shouldn't know what a hangover is. Father of the year. Oh, at least you know you're the father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin or... I've just got the thing. Hang on. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls a jar of pickles. Amanda, what? Drink this. The pickle juice? Yep. That's what I used once. Would assume someone would use. I would also assume that it works pretty well. Girl, I mean, I can't say anything because I started drinking in, like, middle school when I met my, like, super best friend. But, you know, man, you don't admit you're like, oh, yeah, this is what I do. Girl, you done been drinking. No. No, like, lockdown. Although I've never tried it before. And I won't try it, obviously. Girl, you've been drinking. You haven't told me. Grounded. Prison. Who raised you? Amanda Ann. Oh, that's her middle name. Give her a stern yet something side-eye. That side-eye. A stern side-eye. We're gonna yell at her. Who gave you alcohol? Was it one of the various Emmas in your life? Dad, chill. Amanda, I have never had an ounce of chill in my life. You should know that by now. You better not be drinking alcohol in this. That's right. Doctor, you laid down that law. Just drink the juice. Just drink the juice. This better work. I down a sip of the tart juice. Oh, gross. No one more than that. Oh, no. No. More than that. Way more than that. I mean, I assume. Ooh. Like, she would have no video games, no TV, no cellular device. She would not leave this house. Watch it, you. Right? Get it, doctor. Tell your daughter. I drink more pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in. Girl, he does not graciously let you. That is your house. Anyways, after inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into runny egg yolk, I'm starting to feel a little better. See, all you need is food. Food is nectar from the gods. Amanda grabs her backpack and keys. Well, gotta go to class. Don't forget the meeting with Doctor. Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was important. Love ya. I'll be there. Knock him dead, kiddo. Always do. We do our secret handshake, and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see that it's almost time for the meeting. I hop in the shower, change my clothes, and head on my way. Still a long hungover. Try to exercise regularly. Forgot to do that years ago. Anyways, I arrive at Amanda's school and check out in the front desk. Yeah. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks up and down. The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Sigh. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Sigh. Fine. Up those stairs and go to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's classroom anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs that the punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you have third period to get to? Sigh. Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Doctor. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Oh.
Hey. So, this is the other daddy. I was busy reading, I forgot to notice him. I mean, he's okay. I don't like that man bun. I mean, he's a teacher. Educational. I'm not a big stash man. I like a nice... I mean, if it had a beer... I mean, he has nice clothes, but I mean, he's being professional. He's a teacher. I mean, I'd hit it. Right? Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small student desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator and J.D. Salinger's catchers in the rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make the fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Collins. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. See, I used to be like, you couldn't do that at my high school, even though it was public high school. Like, they had to dismiss you. So, if they had a point, they were going to make it. And if you lost, like, a minute or two in between classes, that was tough luck.
Huh?
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbooks. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs.
Oh.
Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers?
Eh.
Both. You know, budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. Hey. I mean, no problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. Oh, hey, Hugo. We're so casual right now. I like it. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments, and she's been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. She's fine. She has a tendency to bottle things up. Well, we did just move. Well, we just moved recently. But it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. I like how we're on a first name basis, Hugo. See the concern. See, he's not like... He's more like the title daddy. Like, he's very He needs to get rid of that man bun. And then, like, he's dreamy. He's sweet. He's kind. Like, Brian, he just makes me melt. Then you got your rugged daddy. Like, he's dreamy. Yeah, I like him. We like him. It's okay. On my way out, I stop. Thinking for a moment, I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo?
Oh.
Yes? They ever catch that rye?
Oh.
Yes. Haha. Because they were talking about the book. Caught the rye. Oh, that's cute. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali with the whole time. Attractive man. He was good at what? Isn't that Saved by the Bell, Mario? Right? I think. I don't memorize last names, but it sounds like that would be him. It was a productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. We can make something at home, or we can go to the food court. Well, food court is potential for another daddy. But so let's go back to the celebrity crushes. Like, I like him, but I mean, I have higher celebrity crushes, I think. Yeah. But let's go to the mall. Woo woo! Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays the game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also, sometimes it's good to have their parents' perspective. Because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Girl, I should know what's on your phone. If I don't know you have... If you put an app on your phone that I don't even... Bop bop on that butt. Take away that cell phone. Grounded. Care. Look, sweetie. Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. See, senioritis to me was not doing that. Senioritis was, you know, just not coming to school. And senior skip days. Or just skipping school in general. But, like, it was okay because it was senior. So, you just turn your work in. And they're like, oh, yeah, you're a senior. Okay, you're cool. You're almost done. No, like, delayed deduction points or whatever. But, whatever. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight, and I eyed Amanda. She's still texting. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Man, you're rubbing that in her face. Oh, doctor. Yep. Are you bummed you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? It's a... I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No. Ooh, girl, you less. I mean, if you are, it's cool. I approve. Or if you like Noah, just make sure he ain't ugly or something. And that he has a good soul. And he's sweet and he treats you right. And that he's educated, going to college, gonna have a good job, can provide, you know, essentials. Anyways, Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you? Ugh. Gross. That was a lot. But, sorry. Just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. That's true. My best friend was a girl. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall then. See, I would have turned that radio down and be like, you don't touch my radio, my car, my rules, your attitude. Don't have this, because then we can turn out and go home and not get that one item and food. See, doctor, let me just tell you how to distill wonderful things into your child. Structure. It's all about structure. Anyways, We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple of different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Alright, let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. That's what you're worried about. Heck yeah. Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our option. There's greasy restaurants after greasy restaurants. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. Man, what are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I'll take all three. I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honors of sharing some nachos? Ooh, nachos. She takes my hands with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Sigh. Which meme? All. All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her hand on her head. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time the memes get to you, Dad, all of us youth have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that the movies and TVs and video games will try to jump in on the meme train. But just based on how long it takes to make them, the memes will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it, and it isn't funny. Oh, shit. What up?
Aww.
Dad, please. Anyways, change the subject. Where to now? Wanna go to the goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as an anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movement of the 70s and 80s? Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one!
Hey.
Amanda runs into the store with me tailing behind her. She makes beeline for the back. There it is! You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so... proud? Speech! Amanda. Speech! 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 Alright! I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for gathering here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Nassarette had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead, Goth, and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over the display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slowly at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping, and I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in a Dead, Goth, and Beyond. First, the band t-shirts, look at the ironic mugs, check the clearance bin for hot deals. Let's look for some hot deals. There's a big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal, I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. I look good in everything, let's be honest. Just kidding. Well, yes, I would. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to the bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
Oh my.
Listen, when I bought this online, the website said the blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is the manager present? People have to know what you're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. You know, he reminds me of Testament from Guilty Gear. That's who he reminds me of. But with more clothes. And no scythe. Yep. This daddy is Testament. Those who know Guilty Gear. Good fighting game. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out. His literal coattails tailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Datron 5000! Yes! I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Doctor, you said you were only going to get her one thing anyways. Man. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up. Radiating hatred, I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it clears the conversation. Oh my god. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Alright guys, so we met two daddies. We met the Edge Daddy, leather, rugged one, yeah, Robert. And we woohooed, did it, which was fun. We also met Hugo, the teacher, and slightly met Damien. So that's 3 more daddies. I think we did good. I think there's only a couple left. Or was that all of them? Anyways, I think we met a good couple of guys. I think this is a wonderful place to stop. So I'm going to save right here. And we'll have more daddies to talk to, I think. Hopefully. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's more daddies. Right? I don't know. Anyways, but thanks for watching, and we'll get to more daddy action soon.